the Mosquito. And looks like, yeah, this is a device. Because we talked about it last week about that. I can't remember what exactly we said, but about having a high-pitched voice used as a ringtone and different things. The Mosquito Alarm, marketed as the Beethoven in France, or the Swiss Mosquito in Switzerland, and Sonic Screen in the U.S. and Canada. Electronic device used to deter loitering by young people.
Yeah, I remember there was a 7-Eleven convenience store by my old house. They actually had a device put up out front where if the kids would loiter for too long, they would turn it on.
Did it work?
Huh. I don't know. I was already past the age of 20.
Now, do you think this is something that the kids subconsciously like hear and leave, or is it just going to piss them off?
I think it just aggravates them. You know what I mean? It's just a constant and you're talking to somebody, it's like,
yeah. I mean, that would bother me too. But do they think it's like a cooler, like a air compressor turning on or something? I don't know.
Did they realize that was the case there, or did you? How did you find out about it, Dor? Did the person who works there clue you in on it?
Yeah, how do you know, Dor?
Well, no. I honestly, I was walking out one time and I heard a sound. I didn't know where it was coming from. It wasn't loud, but I could hear it. And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here. I got in my car and it kind of went away. After I got in my car, I realized I forgot to pick up something. It was like a loaf of bread or something. I don't know. And as I open my door to go back in, I hear it again. And it's coming from nowhere. It's like in my head, I can hear it. I walk back in and then when I get in, it stops again. And I'm like, what in the, I just, put my finger in my ear. What's going on here kind of thing. And I look up and the guy behind the counter is, and I'm just like, what, hey man, what's so funny? He said, you were able to hear it. I said, I heard something. What was it? We had devices on the corner over there. We make those little kids get away. And it was like during school hours, I guess, and they didn't want them around kind of thing. Needless to say, I didn't go back that 7-Eleven.
Oh, it's funny, man. All right, this is the next one from Black Hammer, Jeff Owens. I hear about what Eric said about my settings. Since I restore from Ultimate Backup, my version is not the most current. It works gone. I guess that's good. It works gone on my Droid Charge, so why update? I installed the newest version, and like what Eric said, I started seeing ads in the status bar. I rolled back to my older version, and no problem. If anyone wants the older ad-free version, send me a PM in the Podnutz forums. I am in there as Black Hammer. Thanks, Jeff.
Very cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
I see. Okay, cool. All right, makes sense now. It was gone. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Anybody got anything on that?
Cool.
And go ahead.
Sorry, I was saying, and for a while I know Knucklehead Tech wanted to create an archive of older apps for this kind of reason. Never got around to it, and now we once in a while kick each other for it because sometimes when apps get updated, because in Android interface there's no way to say roll back to previous version for a reason like this exactly. I would like it.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Cool. Well, hit them up in the forums if you guys want that. Yes, Eric.
And I would have to say that I have also used that app and found another problem in the apps I was checking out this week for the show. If I can find what was the name of that app that I brought that took care of it. But I had another one give me a little something. Air push detector. Found another app for me this week.
Huh. Cool. All right, you guys ready for the next email?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Hello, superstars. This is from Anthony. Hello, superstars. I've been listening to you guys for about a year now. I definitely get jacked up when I have a new podcast populate on Pocket Casts. Okay, enough fluffing to get my email read. That was not enough fluffing.
No,
that was like one sentence.
It's good enough for me.
I have an Evo 4G that I rooted, currently running CM7. My question is, why do I need a new phone? I am really not concerned about having 3D effects, so I never was interested in the Evo 3D. Now, of course, if HTC has some new showstoppers with a better processor at the next venue in London, then I may change my view. But the Evo 4G has a big screen, HDMI output, and with the extended battery and juice defender, I never have battery life issues. With the processor that I currently have, the phone is fast. I don't have any issues unless I flash a bad ROM. I'm on Sprint. I would like to stay on Sprint because I am a data hog. Gentlemen, if CM9 is produced for the Evo 4G, why would I need to upgrade my phone? What am I missing? Thanks in advance for any efforts made. One of your loyal listeners, Anthony.
I understand where he's coming from, man.
Speed,
for
right?
now, I'm okay.
Yeah. Would that would be go ahead, Eric.
Well, I've got a single core processor. I'm getting everything done I want to do now. I'm not missing anything. Maybe it's because I have an Android tablet that can back up, do some funner games and better graphics on that because it's got two. But if you're happy, go with it, man. And it's only the speed of everything speeding up is only gonna be getting better. So if you were to go out to get something newer today, which isn't that big of a difference between what you had, then a year from that, it's going to be totally way better, and you should have waited, maybe.
I'll put in my 2 cents, and then probably you guys could offer some more technical reasons, but I've had the opportunity for about a week now to get the Galaxy Note, and I've been talking about this phone forever. I went into Best Buy the day it came out, and I played with it, and I was like pressing the buttons and stuff, and I'm like, this is cool. And then I said, do I have like $300 I could just kind of dump on this thing right now, plus my early activation fee, which I found out to be about $100. Plus, I could sell my Evo 4G on eBay for about $100. So there goes the early termination fee would cancel out. So and I could have $50 off on a Best Buy coupon. So it'd be down to $250. Okay, I got some things going for me here. But I looked at my Evo 4G and I said, this thing is not something I dread and I can't wait to get rid of. I would love the Note and I will get it, but I don't need it right now. And that's saying something for my Evo 4G. So I'm with him. It's just, I guess, it's just the fact of having the newest and greatest and latest thing. That would be the reason. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think a lot of this might be because we're in tech and we've done that before. We've been here. We bought a new computer or a new gadget before, and if you're not totally, like you say, if you're not miserable with what you got now, yeah. It's hard to bite that bullet.
Definitely. Do we have any reasons to get a new phone? Besides, yes.
To be honest, the only reasons I can see is you are actually unhappy with it, or you dropped it so many times to where now, if you accidentally touch the headphone jack once in a while, music starts. Or to be honest, you're just like me, and you just itch. You see something new and you just think I gotta have it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I actually fully understand what you're saying, Steve, about your device. Because for everything except for my volume thing, I'm actually very happy with the phone. I know it's not the fastest phone. I know there's stuff I can't do on the phone, but everything I can do on the phone does make me happy.
Right.
And I just got to throw out there, I thought I heard it wrong and I remembered wrong. There's an article on the Evo 3D, which Cody Cooper has. You can now install as a native operating system Windows 95.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a reason right there to keep it.
There you go.
And I actually sent Cody on Google Plus today. I had just seen that MyUI version 4 ICS was available for the Evo 3D. So there's but I agree with all you guys. I mean, even my phone, I have the original Incredible, and the only complaint I have is the size. That's it. I mean, right. It's a single core, and I mean, like I said earlier, I really don't play games, so I don't need all the, I just want bigger. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's just a want, not a need.
Exactly. Same with me.
Right.
Well, we hope all of our input helped you there. We kind of agree with you. So thanks, Anthony. All right. Eric Salce, because
Everything's better with little salsa.
Yes, it does.
Yes. He writes us and says, "Hi guys, sorry I have not been able to come on recently. Things have been busy. I wanted to share 2 apps that I have found recently. The first is for Sean from one Star Wars geek to another. The game is Brisk Saber. It is a fruit ninja type game. Only remove the fruits and add Star Wars baddies, and there is an on-screen lightsaber. It's a good time killer and a great way to tie up the kids while you're busy. And it's in the market as Brisk Saber. I was going to say brisksaber.com. Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't violate any
It must be licensed.
copyrights. I can't believe this is still up there. It's not Lucas, but it looks really funny.
Well, no, this is actually by the Lipton Brisk tea.
Oh.
Because there's a commercial for it.
TV. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? This is funny looking.
Yeah.
Brisk Saber. I get it now.
Wait a second. Now, if you in the market, why is there Canadian version and non-Canadian version?
I don't know. Let me check.
Did Chris Berry buy an Android phone or something?
I don't want a USA version.
Exactly.
All right. I don't know. We got to find that out. That's hilarious.
Well, thanks, Eric. It's installing right now.
Oh, I know why. The Canadian version is a little easier. It's not as hard. It's not as difficult.
Probably. that must be it.
And right. Just once in a while, it just force closes because it wants to.
All right. His second app is probably the best comic reader on Android. I found out about this on a podcast that I will not name for Door's sanity. It is a great app, and he puts LAS. What's LAS?
Nothing. Keep going.
It is a great app. It shows your comics in thumbnail view. It supports CBZ, CBR, CB7, CBT, PDF, DJVU, and webcomics. The best option is when reading. If you rotate the screen, the comic will then rotate as well. The cost is $7.99, but there's a free version with ads. And it's called... Let me pull it up on the market. It is called Comic Rack, free by CYO Soft. The letter C, the letter Y, the letter O, Soft. And I don't read comics, but it looks pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice. Cool, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and forth from comics, I completely understand wanting that thumbnail view. I'm a plower. I'm a boom, straight right through. Every reader I've tried, at least, will support every format I've thrown at it. And I like the ones that have rotation lock, where I can say, stay in portrait or stay in landscape and don't rotate.
I see.
So I can lay down and read it.
Right.
Honestly, I haven't checked this one out. I did hear about it. But to be honest, I would like it if SJ here would check it out, because I think he's more into comics than I.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I brought this one about like 2 months ago.
I thought it sounded familiar.
Really?
Yeah. I don't use it a lot, but when I get a chance, I'll use it. It's like I said, it's hard for me on my phone. But I liked it because I had tried a few, because the CBR, that's like the normal file format, I guess, for e-comics, and
You did.
I liked it. I tried sideloading it on the review, and it kept crashing.
Really?
Yeah.
This was episode 61, so apparently Eric is falling into his trap of not listening to all the shows.
Nice. Thank you, Eric. But he has some redemption here. He says, love the show. Love the new hosts, Eric and Sean. You and Dor are great as always. Keep up the good work. P.S. I have added links to make this easier on you guys. Oh, and come check out the Unbootables over on the Geeksters Network. That's geeksters.tv.
Absolutely.
Dude, episode, I think it was 8, maybe. Funniest podcast I ever listened to.
Really?
Period. I think it was 8. I almost had to pull my car over when I was able to listen to
Which
is that the frog episode?
No, that was the Canadian episode, and how his neighborhood is selective, I'll say, or limited.
Yeah, that one was good.
That's the one where Chris's wife had to text him during the show that he was being a racist.
Yes, and the kicker was he really wasn't being a racist. He wasn't being sensitive